What's up, solutionaries? Maj Toure here. We got some breaking news. I want to chop it up with you all about this Sha'Carri Richardson situation, and I want everybody to make sure that you're tapping in. Shouts to everybody. Maj Toure is here. The Maj Toure show is tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, but this is a special live situation. This footage that I'm gonna go over has just became online maybe an hour or two ago. I've seen some, but we're going to do my live reaction to this right now. What up, Big Cyclops? How are you? If you're watching, guys, make sure that you're sharing this space all over the place. We're going to talk about these double standards. We're going to talk about it. But again, some of this content is from the police footage that Sha'Carri Richardson and her boyfriend, who's another track star, who's one of the fastest men in the world, they were in the airport. And some of you guys have heard about this, but this is the actual police footage of what is going down. If you guys are watching on X, please, everybody should be reposting this. Let's share the space all over the place. Let's make sure that we are, if you're watching on YouTube, share it, copy the link, put it on the other platforms, as well as if you're watching this on X, cost you nothing. Just hit the repost button. There's a bunch of you in here. Make sure you repost the stream. Now, I want to be very, very clear about this. Yesterday I was on the show, last night on the show, I was very, very harsh on the men. I was harsh on the men because the conversation around men being weak, men not setting up for their wives to do certain things in relation to the David Justice and Halle Berry conversation, what he said on All the Smoke podcast. It needs to be said that these are serious positions that we take as solutionaries. We are not here to just be one-sided, though. This ain't this fake-ass red pill podcast energy where we here to just be attacking, women. And this, or attacking men. We have equal opportunity, balanced approaches towards checking people when they're wrong. And based on the limited views of what I've saw in this footage, Sha'Carri Richardson was 1,000% wrong here. Last night when I was talking about the men that took one perspective, I said that they were wrong. And in this conversation right here, this live reaction video, we're not going to take a whole hour. We're not even going to take a half hour. We may take 20-some minutes or so. But Sha'Carri Richardson is wrong here. Okay, so I want you guys to tap in with me. GiveSingle.com/solutionary. Support the work. Firearms basics, conflict resolution, all of those different things. Solutionaryuniversity.org. But let's get into it right now.
Right now? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay.
You're under arrest for assault 14.
I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally was we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
So in Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing.
Now, I want to be clear, guys. This is at the airport. She is being arrested. She's talking about Christian, who's the guy up at the top of the screen. That's her boyfriend. She's saying, Christian, are you serious right now? Just some backdrop for you that are tapping in that may not know.
Criminal. I'm not criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
She's in her feelings right now. I just want her to know the severity of we're in the airport. Chill out. She has my bag. I want to get my bag. And we're both going to the same place.
Okay. Are you guys sitting together?
So we're staying together?
Yeah,
Never do this, solutionaries. Keep your mouth shut. I know the dopamine is flowing, but keep your mouth shut. You don't have to talk to law enforcement officers. And I want to be very clear. Christian did not call the police on her. A TSA agent that saw the shoving match and all that other stuff, that's the person that called police to the airport.
I'm not sure because we were supposed to be going a long time ago.
Okay.
And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Are you guys having just a rough patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay. So you tell me that got heated. Did you lay hands on her?
No, it's nothing like that.
She didn't lay hands on you? You sure? No pushing, no hitting,
Nothing like that.
none of that. Just verbal heat exchange.
Just chill.
If that's all it is, it's none of our business. Okay? So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different seats. Just let some time, kind of. Right? So
No, you did not. No.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here?
This is very, even this is still very aggressive behavior. And I'm saying that in the sense of not aggressive like how we would, she ain't pulling out a knife, she ain't fighting in this moment. But it's still very much, I'm not taking accountability, right? It's still bad attitude. And this has been a historic, and I like Sha'Carri Richardson. I think she has a bright future ahead of it. I think all of that matters. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger. Guys, let me check this out. Let's make the screen a little bit bigger. I think that works out. I think that works out a little bit better. He's answering questions. This is the full body cam, 16 minutes. I saw somebody say, Tiquan, I think I'm pronouncing your name right, says, this video is clipped from them. They have the full body cam. That's what this is. Bearded Cyclops says, why is he answering questions about anything firstly, and after that, stuff has nothing to do with this incident? That's 100%. Sounds like a whole lot of not cops business, 100%. All right? Yeah, let's continue playing this a little bit more. I'm going to go throughout and give you guys my perspective as pertinent points come up, because this is for our understanding imminent threat understanding. This is for our engagement with law enforcement understanding. This is our civics understanding. This is for the men. This is also a conversation as it relates to engaging certain types of women. But let's hit the button again. Let's do it.
Hello, hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag.
Okay.
My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this, kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out.
Do you have your ID on you? And boarding pass by chance?
Yeah. Do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking.
Investigating a possible assault.
Assault?
That's
Oh,
what
Christian,
not
I
him.
assaulted you.
Hey. Oh, listen.
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making
It's
sure.
not him that reported.
Now, let me be very clear. I understand in that moment. I don't engage law enforcement. If my woman stabs me, I'm not calling the police. I generally do not call the police. I remember one time when I was younger, our house was on fire. I got on top of the roof with a hose because it was the chimney, the fireplace. I tried to pour water down the chimney. I'm not saying that's the best course of action to take in a fire. I'm just saying my extreme of not communicating with law enforcement. I don't know if this is a good guy or a good woman law enforcement officer. I would rather not. I would rather respect the Fifth Amendment, okay? My ability to not speak. So she's saying a lot of things that are coming off very, very lack of accountability-ish. That's how that's coming off, okay?
Oh, okay.
One of the TSA folks reported.
Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay,
So we'll sort it out. So do you
but
have your
like
ID
I
on you?
said, yes I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his
Are you
bag.
guys on the same flight or?
We are later on in the day. Because our flight ended up getting delayed. We were supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled. So
When you have adrenaline spikes and dopamine hits, you talk more than you should. This is why we train. Not even that this is a shooting scenario or anything like that, but people start talking too much. That sympathetic nervous system kick in, your adrenaline is going. A lot of times people repeat the same things as she's doing here. This is called condition black.
the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m.-ish.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't mind, can I step over here so I can share my ID?
That's fine.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, Sissy. So you hear me, right? So this is the position that Christian Coleman puts me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument.
She did put her hands on him. She shoved him. She pushed him. Now, let me be very clear. This is not me saying that she should have been arrested or any of this situation. I think that, in my opinion, I think the TSA agents should have minded their fucking business. That's me. That's me. That's how I roll. Again, if my woman stabs me for me doing some wrong shit, I'm going to stop the bleed. I'm going to get help. I don't call the police. Even if you decide to leave that person, I don't call the police, me personally. However, these roles being reversed, this is the conversation and the reality of what we're dealing with. If these roles are reversed, okay? If these roles are reversed, we do not hear the end of the story. I think Nike and her sponsors and everybody has done a great job of making sure that this conversation has not came out, right? But at the end of the day, this is not okay. And if those roles were reversed, this person, Christian, her boyfriend, would have lost whatever damn endorsements he had. And I want to hear y'all in the chat. Give me your perspective. Guys, if you're watching it on X, repost. I want to see everybody in here reposting. There's a few hundred of you in the chat watching on X, watching on YouTube. Share this post all over the place, okay? This type of situation is what we are supposed to learn from, develop skills from. We learn from other people's mistakes, okay? But she did hit him. She shoved him. She did, okay? I do not call the police for my reasons of bad interactions and engagement with law enforcement. I know that somebody could say one thing and the other person says something. I've had experiences where other people will arrest me or arrest both parties. So I choose to just not engage and not talk. Everything that you say can and will be held against you. You shut up and you lawyer up. I want to be very clear about that. This is not about me hiding accountability for her. Us talking about this is exposing that lack of accountability that it seems that she's dealing with right now. I want to be very clear and concise on why I'm saying what I'm saying. Let's
Pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar. Okay. And that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it comes to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that showed that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem,
so
and walking up to you guys.
It's
So
not
I'm
illegal
not
to
hiding.
argue.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with
headphones,
anything.
like that?
Not at all. He had headphones.
She's not being honest. She didn't punch him, but she was shoving him. And again, those roles are reversed. He loses his fucking career.
That were mine, and I just grabbed the headphones, but not physically. If you would like to ask me, you can ask him, but I don't want anything.
I just want to get your side.
Okay, absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
Thank you so much, Sha'Carri Richardson.
She does that a lot. Somebody says Sha'Carri, she goes Sha'Carri, and I'm not knocking nobody for correcting somebody's name. Some people call me Mage, right? Madge. My name is Maj. So I'm not knocking that, but it's an energy, an overall sense of arrogance that's glowing off of her. And I get it. High-performing athletes have high testosterone, very competitive, very direct, very aggressive. You got to know when to turn that shit off. This airport and this conversation has nothing to do with calling your man a liar, calling this, that, or that. And if that's the case, why are you with him? You seem like you conveniently now trying to throw this man under the bus. Okay? This is what it sounds. It's coming off very manipulative. That's what it sounds like to me. Black Unknown's magazine has a great point here. She said she's evidence of him assaulting her. I hope she wasn't lying about that. I would assume that she is lying about that. I would, because she just lied about, I didn't shove him, now she said I didn't hit him, but she was definitely shoving. She was definitely trying to get, I don't know if y'all saw the content. Y'all saw the actual video from a few days ago. She 1,000% was trying to provoke him at the absolute minimum. Okay? At the absolute minimum, she was 1,000% attempting to provoke him into maneuvering. And
what's your phone number for you?
And like I said, I don't have a problem cooperating because, like I said, it was from relationship stuff. So that's why I came up.
Do you give your boarding pass by chance? Just so I can just take a photo of that? Just
absolutely, yes. And you can contact me whenever you need to. I'm so glad to see you.
Now, I will say this is smart for her to say these things to the police in the sense of you can contact me, here's my lawyer, I will be compliant. But she's definitely suffering from adrenaline, dopamine, all of those things.
This is my boarding pass.
So this is the one that got delayed?
So this is, I want to say my original one, and this one.
That's your new one?
No, this is my original one, and this is the one that got delayed. And then the new one, I think is in my personal one. But you can take a picture, and I'll look for you for the new one if you don't mind me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, yeah.
Right now, I don't think I have it, but they moved my flight to 10 p.m. if you don't mind. I don't think I just physically have it.
More talk.
But you can take a picture. I don't mind though.
So last, are you heading back to Florida?
Yes. No. I'm heading to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. I can probably find it this way.
Yeah, you can find it that way.
It's just to kind of document what's going
No,
on.
please. Please document everything. I have no problem with you documenting anything. And I'm going to do my part so you can do your best, document everything.
You should never be in a relationship like with a person like you. I'm sorry. You got too much at risk. Let's not act like Christian isn't stuck. Let's not act like that's not the case. Because it is.
You punch me in my face. I will never, ever talk to him again. I will never deal with you again.
I want to be very clear, Solutionaries. We are in a space where the men have to be very careful. We work very hard to make sure that we are creating a better space, making sure that we are, chasing our purpose, getting our financial goals, becoming better men. And in this instance, they have a commonality in the sense of they are both track stars, superstars. The commonality of what you do in that passion is a lot of times why you see, work romances. This is how we met at work. We got married. We had a family. There is a 1,000% validity to linking up with and being in a relationship with someone that shares purpose, passion, and value. There's nothing wrong with that. But then you have to step back and go, okay, what is the attitude and the mentality of the person? That needs to happen. And if you're not evaluating that, men, I'm more specifically talking to men, but this is not isolated only to men. Because that double standard is there. And Sha'Carri Richardson is in this scenario 1,000% playing to that and painting her loved one, her partner, her relationship, her boyfriend. She's painting him as an abusive boyfriend to 1,000% skirt accountability. I mean, tell me where I'm wrong in the chat. Tell me where I'm wrong in the chat. And also, chat. There's a few hundred of y'all in here. If you're watching on X, just hit the repost button. I can see when y'all hit the repost button. Shouts to Cyclops and a few others that have reposted this. Share it all over the place. This ain't just about pop culture. This is about us learning from things that happen in popular scenarios and applying the information that we learn. Again, on the Maj 2 Ray show, youtube.com/Maj 2 Ray, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. We don't just talk about pop culture and entertainment, all of these things, just for talking and gossip's sake. If I can't leave y'all with some solutions, again, we're watching her literally go through Condition Black. If you don't know what Condition Black is, it is a mental and physical breakdown because someone's adrenaline is running high. She's repeating herself. She's saying all of these unnecessary things because her adrenaline is running high. That will help her as it relates to, meaning the high adrenaline and the passion that helps her in winning races, that helps her in being one of the fastest, if not the fastest women in the world. It does not help her in her relationship. We have to make sure that we're learning from these things. How many times have we been on trips with our loved one or the girls' trips? The girls' trips, and the girls come back fighting and hate each other. Okay? Let's look at it a little bit more. And a little bit, we're going to go into the apology that she gave. But let's play this through a little bit more. We got a few more minutes of this.
Okay.
But I had to put down. I'm so sorry. You're grabbing me right now.
Yep. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now.
ma'am.
What am I under arrest? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
In
Christian.
Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we were arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything anything wrong, but the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply.
Now, I'm somewhat agreeing with her here. I know y'all gonna get mad. Y'all gonna say, Maj, here you come with the simping. Maj, here you come with the simping. I'm gonna somewhat agree with her. This to me was not an arrestable offense. And I know y'all gonna get mad. I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, Maj, you was going good. It's always good when I'm bashing the women to some of y'all. All right? Big Rob just said something that's a key. She thought being overly cooperative was going to help. It does not help. The police are not your friends in this scenario. They're not. You shut up and you lawyer up. Okay? If need be. But to me, this shouldn't be something that she was arrested for. And if y'all disagree, let me know. Okay? Benny Lee has a great point. He says he would have definitely gotten Chris Brown. Social media would have a lot more inflammatory. The dude would have been mauled by the police. He would have never been forgiven if he was posted a video apologizing on social media. He would have lost all his endorsements and if the roles were reversed. 1,000%. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. Bookworm says she's manipulative and aggressive. I can be manipulative and aggressive, right? And when I say manipulative, I mean creating a scenario to benefit yourself. I can be that, but I'm not going to be that in this scenario. You guys, I still don't think this is she should have been arrested. I want to be clear, okay? I would have not. I just don't think it would have been. I wouldn't have arrested her. Right now, Bookworm says, so you would be cool if you saw a man shoving this girl in the airport? Absolutely not. I get in, I intervene, I separate them, they go their separate ways. Okay? Look what Thomas Harrison said. Here it come. Here it come. Every time I start talking about boxing, somebody got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's they one. I hope y'all get the reference. Coming to America. Thomas Harrison. Here he come. Here he come. Thomas says, are you going down the road of double standards? Domestic violence and abuse is equally bad on both sides. Bookworm, I'm sorry, Bookworm. You the folks, you my folks. But I got to throw you in the same group right quick as Thomas Harrison here. Are you going down the road of double standards? Domestic violence and abuse is equally bad on both sides. I wouldn't do it, but I don't personally call that abuse. I want y'all to go watch the video of her walking up to him, trying to provoke him. In the shooting community, right? There's a such thing as called continuum of force. Okay? Was she trying to provoke him? Yes. Would there have been a double standard if he was trying to provoke her? Absolutely. Benny just had a great point that I had on the screen a second ago. 1,000%. 1,000%, it would have been a double standard. I don't think that he should have been arrested if he was doing it. I think it's lame, and that's the standard across the board. But I think abuse is somebody punching, hitting, slapping, biting. I think that's abuse. Okay? I know some of y'all going to struggle with my level of nuance. If I got stabbed, I'm not calling the police. I'm going to take accountability. I'm going to get away from the situation. I don't call the police. I can understand if somebody called the police for me getting stabbed. 1,000%. However, based on what she did, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Bookworm says, well, you said it shouldn't be an arrestable offense. I'm asking, would it have been different for a man? No. To me, I would have separated them and said, hey, y'all, cool out, cool out. Cooler heads would have prevailed, and they would have went on with their day. Or she could have decided, or he could have decided to say, I'm getting away from this person. I'm switching my seats on the flight, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Thomas, here you go. Abuse is verbal, sexual, mental, and physical. I'll take sexual abuse is correct, and physical abuse is abuse. Words are not fucking violence. Leave me alone. I'm assuming you got an American Eagle in your profile pic, Thomas. Love you as a follower. But I'm assuming since you got that American Eagle, so much America in your profile picture, I'm assuming that you have a conservative lean to your perspective. If you conservative, limited government, you ain't a soft leftist. Words are not violence. Words are not violence. I mean, Thomas, do you think that words are violence, Thomas? Jump out there. Rob says, Bookworm says verbal and mental abuse are real, just not arrestable offenses. Okay, I think you can speak to someone in an abusive manner. I'll agree with that. Mental abuse, what the fuck is that? I'm going like this. I'm Professor X now. That's mental abuse. I'm thinking negative things about you. Abuse. Fuck no. Sticks and stones may break our bones, but names will never hurt me. I come from that school. Rob has a point here. Rob says, you ever had words said to you by someone with foul breath? That's abuse. I'm agreeing with you on that. I just don't think that this is an arrestable offense. Thomas says, I grew up with 5 sisters, seen too many times my sisters suffer from useless guys. That's your fault. What you do about it, Thomas? You had 5 sisters, and how many of them you seen around verbally abusive guys? Did you step in? I'm saying these things are negative and lame. The Osmond is with me. Mental abuse is made up. Bookworm says, an example of mental abuse is her blaming Christian for her arrest, even though it was TSA that called. I think that's wrong. But we talking about, again, y'all getting mad at me because I'm saying she shouldn't have got arrested for it. I don't think he or she should get arrested. I think you should get isolated. I think social ostracizing people that do these things has a far bigger benefit. Okay? That's what I think. But let's play a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more. Maybe I'm wrong. It's my first time watching this with y'all. Again, if you're tapping in, share it all over the place. If you're watching on X, I can see what you're watching on. Okay? I can see that you're watching or what you do when you hit the repost button. Let's get 5 people to repost this if you're watching on X. But let's play it a little bit further because, again, guys, I haven't seen all of this footage. I'm watching the whole thing together with y'all for the first time and giving y'all my organic thoughts as they show up. But let's play a little bit.
I am. I'm not going to argue with you at all.
I appreciate that.
But she had me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, shows something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
We have you on camera all around here.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You are actually going to go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
It's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on camera.
Christian, are you serious right now?
This is the victim mentality.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. You know what? Okay. Okay. I will never.
It's not because of Christian right now, Sha'Carri. It's because of you right now, Sha'Carri. Christian did not offer a statement as it relates to, yes, I want to press charges. The police did. The police, I'm telling you, it's not an honorable profession anymore, guys. And some of y'all back to blue bootlickers are going to say, that's you just anti-cop. No, I'm anti-revenue generation for the state for victimless so-called crimes. I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think that Christian is a victim here? Comment in the section.
Ever.
You gotta go this way.
Okay. Can we please hold these, protect soldiers or something? This is completely uncommon. We are in a relationship. We had an argument. Are you serious right now?
Still talking.
So I'm under arrest for assault right now. Okay. Let's just go. I'm not resisting or anything.
We know you're not.
I'm not resisting. So
You're not.
that's on record, correct?
Yes, it's on audio, video, everything's being audio,
Okay.
video, camera. Yep.
But absolutely. Can I at least get the handcuffs off? I'm not violent or anything.
It's policy when you gotta
It's
go to jail.
policy. So are y'all gonna arrest him? I plan on pressing charges on him then.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I plan on pressing charges on him. I plan on pressing charges on him. Osmond is with me. That was minor league BS. No one should have been arrested. I agree. I think it's morally wrong, but now let's fast forward to what she just said. I plan on pressing charges on him. Pressing charges on him for what, Sha'Carri? Okay? For what exactly? Big Rob says, I don't think she should, but because it will be handled differently if he did, well, she got to go. Mo Fly Productions. Y'all make sure y'all follow my brother Mo Fly Productions. Subscribe to his channel. A lot of the media interviews that I've gotten have been because of his work. Okay? Protocol. She forgot about the right to shut the fuck up. I don't want to say this about Sha'Carri. The Osmond just said it. Sha'Carri is definitely operating like a goofy right here. I don't want to say it. I'm not a fan of attacking people. I just generally am not. I am a fan of telling the truth and turning it into something that we can utilize to not put ourselves in them situations. Okay? Bookworm says either we're going to apply the law equally or not. What? I'm not saying, hey, I'm not saying that that's not the rule. Slavery was a rule. Slavery was a rule. That was a law. It was a law that you couldn't teach me as a black man if I was young and coming up. It was a law that said you couldn't teach me how to read. That law is wrong. I believe that this situation here shouldn't be an arrestable offense. Tell me where she hit him. Tell me where she slapped him. Then you could get me a little bit more on that side of that conversation. Thomas says, I was a child watching my father dealing with headaches of useless guys. That's your fault, Thomas. That's your dad's fault. That's your dad's fault. Love you to life. That's your dad's fault. I bet you my babies, male or female, will not be assaulted by men. I bet you my babies, I bet you that won't happen. I bet you. But let's play a little bit further. Let's play. Let's keep it going.
No pressing charges on him. But this right here, I feel like it's completely unacceptable. We had an argument as in a relationship. And y'all didn't see me put hands on me, but y'all saw me put hands on him. So, okay.
Excuse me.
So, am I going to jail?
You are going to jail.
Who's going to bail me out?
You can make a phone call when you get there.
Are you serious right
you're
now?
Gonna have to go see a
She's
judge
still
first
operating
before
in
that.
condition.
Can I please make a call to my family right now?
Nope.
Are you serious? Can I make a protest for me?
When you
Are
go-
you serious?
This is
Oh my
heartbreaking.
gosh, right now. Oh my gosh.
This is heartbreaking because I am 1,000% not with walking my woman to whatever. I would have not admitted anything. This is heartbreaking to me. This is not me saying that she's right. This is me saying I wouldn't have played any type of part in this.
Oh my gosh, okay. Who would I be able to call right now? Any numbers that I know?
You can bring your phone with you to jail.
Okay. Thank you so
And when
much.
that happens, and you
So
can ask them.
when y'all let me go, can I call and press charges on him? If possible?
If that's
But because y'all have me on camera,
Correct.
y'all arrested me, correct?
correct.
And y'all didn't even listen to my side of the story. Y'all just arrested me, correct? So I just want to hear that part of the story.
Oh,
Because I have
Bookworm
proof
jumping
that-
out there today. Hold on, I got to pause it right there. Bookworm just said, but if she would have went home that night and stabbed him, everybody would be saying nobody noticed the signs. Maybe I watched too much true crime. Y'all don't understand how these situations escalate. Listen, I'm not saying that the situation couldn't have escalated, right? I'm not saying that. This ain't the Minority Report. I'm not out here to talk about what could have happened in the future. I'm talking about what happened right now. Now, again, give me a little bit of the contradictory juice, because I am saying if the roles were reversed. And she claims that she got video of him assaulting her. Okay? She definitely going to have to utilize that in order to get from under this cloud that she got right now. But maybe not, because the double standard is real. When you tap into the Maj Toure show, we're going to talk about things from a nuanced perspective. There is a double standard. She is trying to avoid accountability for what she did. And I don't think that what she did was a physical assault. I think she was trying to provoke him for sure. And I think it was immature and irresponsible, high, false ego energy. Okay? I am not confused about this, but I still would not participate in this. I just wouldn't. Can you, ladies, you get a little aggressive towards your man. Tell me in the chat. If you watch it on X, quote, post it, comment, let me know. You get into a little tizzy with your man on the way to Jamaica, right? You had a couple of too many mimosas. You was bottomless mimosa in it for brunch before y'all got on the flight. You start talking that shit because you accepted him as a safe space. You get a little aggressive. Do you think you should be arrested? Because I hear y'all saying this, that, and the third. Let's put it on you, ladies. Or you men too. Do you think you should have been arrested if you responded the same way? I want to hear from y'all. Put it in the chat right now.
And if everything, okay, I'm not even a real, I'm not resisting. I just feel like this is crazy. And y'all didn't even listen to the woman side of the story, but y'all accept the fact that was on video.
Has she been read
They
yet?
did listen to you.
No, I haven't had any rights read to me.
We're gonna go ahead and read your rights.
Please don't read me my rights because I feel like, so I have to stay in jail for the night? Are you telling me that? I have to go to jail for the night?
Yes.
Do I have money if I can bail out tonight? Can I bail out tonight?
No, it's
You have to
easy.
see a jail.
I
You have to
have
see a
That's fucked up. Osmond, you wild. He said Sha'Carri was probably high. Sha'Carri probably needed the smoke. She wouldn't be this excitable and excited and pumping her chest up if she had a little, you know what I mean, some of that purple.
Stay in jail for the night? Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not making
I have to go to jail tonight?
Hold on.
I'm not arguing. I'm just asking
All right, you have the right
questions.
to remain
Can I
silent.
get out tomorrow?
Anything you say can't be used.
Get out tomorrow?
You have the right to
Okay.
subject talk to a lawyer.
I'm just asking,
Have a
yes.
present
Can I
question.
get out tomorrow?
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer,
I can
we'll
afford
to
a
represent
lawyer.
you for questions if you wish.
Okay, I have a lawyer. I can pay for a lawyer.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take
You
everything
can
out of your
decide
pocket.
anytime to exercise these
Okay,
rights
but on my
and
phone,
not answer
all
any
the
questions or
numbers
make
that I
any
have.
statements.
Okay.
Hey, listen up, all right?
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that all the
You
numbers
just
that I
have to
have
You
are on my
understand each of
phone.
these rights I've explained to
Are you
you.
serious right now?
Yes.
Are you serious right
Yes, I
now?
am.
I can pay for it for me to get out of this
It's not even out of
situation.
it.
You understand your rights?
I
I
understand
can
my
pay
rights.
for me to get out of this situation. America, baby. I can pay to get out of this situation. Condition black, dopamine, adrenaline, just saying shit. One of the biggest things for everyone that's watching this that I want y'all to take from this is train to not fucking talk. This is why we train at high stress levels. So we practice under high stress so we can adapt to high levels of cortisol dumping into our body and adrenaline and dopamine. I can pay to get out of this situation. That ties back into the lack of accountability. That's what I'm pushing on Sha'Carri at this point. I do not think that she should have been arrested for this. But the thought process is that she is not acknowledging that she did something. She got comfortable in her status and her double standard. The double standard that exists between men and between women.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna fight you. Take whatever you need. Just take it. Just take it.
Just relax.
I'm not fighting or resisting. Thank you. Just let me know. I just want to record that I'm not resisting.
Okay.
I'm in a domestic violent relationship. I'm in a domestic violent relationship and y'all captured me. I can show you proof of me being in a domestic violent relationship. And he won't even come out here enough to help
Do you
me.
have anything underneath this?
No, I just have only a bra.
You just have a bra.
I just have a bra on.
I'm just gonna sit down
Thank
real
you.
quick just to make sure
Okay.
there's nothing in there.
Okay. Who would I have to call to get out of jail? I just have a bra. Yeah, I meant that. Like, I don't have a bra.
This is
Who would I have to call to get out of jail?
So for DD.
So I have to stay
At the
overnight?
checkpoint.
Can I call anybody?
Yes, once you get
On again,
So
off
would I be
again,
able to
boyfriend.
call? Because I don't know. I'm not lying. I don't know nothing by heart.
buddy, you can go ahead and say, hey, this is the number I need.
You want to take your cash with you?
Okay, thank you.
You want to take your cash with you to jail?
Yes, can I bail myself out?
You got to see a judge first.
I have to see a judge. Like, I can't even bail myself out. Can he say that I wasn't being domestic? Like, we have an argument as a relationship. Okay, I'm not resisting. I promise you. I promise you, I don't have anything in my pocket. I'm just asking. If he says that I wasn't being domestic, y'all still are going to arrest me no matter what, correct?
Yes.
Y'all still going to arrest me. So I have to stay in jail overnight tonight because of him? And he's not going to come and bail me out?
I want to put your ID back in here,
Okay, I just have a question. Can I get bailed out tonight?
Not tonight.
So I have to stay in jail tonight? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I got to see a judge in the morning.
Please, like he can.
This, I want to go on a bit of a sidebar. The fact that you can't bail somebody out of jail in an hour or two is fucking insane. I want to be very clear about this. The process of somebody getting booked, they 24 to 48 hours. That's retarded. That's retarded. That is another revenue generating scheme. That's why I don't want to participate in so many things. Okay? It's just a sidebar.
Tell you that we were arguing. I'm not resisting. Please do whatever you gotta do. I'm not resisting. But can he tell you that we were arguing? Like, can he come here and tell you that we were arguing? Like, does that help me at all? Are you
Copy. That's
serious?
our custody.
Please, I have a question.
Go for it.
Does that help at all that AV come out and say we were arguing? Okay, I'm not resisting, please. Nobody do that. But can he come and say that we were arguing, like we're in a relationship? We had an argument. Carrie. But can he come and say that we were arguing? Like that's what I'm asking. Like we were arguing. We don't know just like.
You are never going to talk law enforcement officers, which are low IQ, a lot of them, not all, because I know some of us have friends and family that are law enforcement. You are never going to talk law enforcement officers out of this arrest. That's never going to fucking happen. It's never going to be like, you know what? Christian showed up and said, nah, it's cool. And they're going to be like, okay, cool, give her stuff back. If you happen to ever, unfortunately, be in this scenario, don't talk. Train yourself to not talk. That's one of the biggest things, male, female, whatever. But again, guys, one of the things that I keep repeating to y'all is, this is what happens when people don't train. The cortisol dumps, the adrenaline spikes, the dopamine floods, activate that sympathetic nervous system, and you just start saying a bunch of shit. You need to train.
Like I know y'all understand that.
Afterwards, but tonight this is what.
But I have to go to jail tonight. Like even if I bail out, and he says that he's not even out here.
This isn't. We don't have any discretion about that. The judge says you have to go to jail and you have to see a
Are you serious? Like I have work, like everything. We're in a relationship. We had arguments, and that's how y'all gonna treat me.
I agree with her here. I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna be so mad at me. I know y'all gonna be so mad. Okay? Now she does. She does sound entitled. She does. Jimenica says, she sounds so entitled and not her bad behavior. She didn't respect them nor Christian. Christian isn't a victim, but if I was his sister, I would have said break up with her. This behavior seems toxic. Now let me be very clear. Let me be very, very clear. I feel bad for Sha'Carri in this moment. I do not feel bad for Sha'Carri as it relates to her trying to provoke. This speaks to a certain level of entitlement, okay? But I am saying that I don't think that this should be an arrestable offense. I just don't. I don't think that. Jimenica says she's toxic and has lack of emotional control. I agree. Christian should leave this relationship. Mr. K2B2 says, can't act up on federal property. Yo, you can't act up anywhere. People gonna call, they're gonna call the police, they're gonna do all of this other shit. But again, to me, I agree with her here. They had an argument. I would feel differently if she hit him, if she smacked him, if she spit on him. I would feel differently. But I think she's little. When you're in a training community, you continuum of force. This little 100-pound person can't do anything to me, even if they fluffing up their chest. They think they roaring like a tiger, but they sound like a cutesy little kitty cat. Okay? I agree with her. I don't think she should have been arrested. But I do think that this is going to be a lesson for her entitlement and accountability.
I'm not even out here. Can y'all talk to him? But I'm going to jail. Are you serious? I'm not pushing. I'm not resisting. I don't have anything on.
I know. I just have to check.
I don't have anything on. You got everything. I don't have anything.
I just have
Are you
to check.
serious? He's not even coming out to vouch for me. Can he come and vouch for me?
No.
Like nothing. I'm just asking questions. I'm not resisting at all.
He can't come out here.
He can't come out here? Are you serious?
You guys have a chance to talk.
Are you serious, ma'am?
I am.
We had an argument. I'm not resisting. Can y'all just talk to me as a person?
I am talking to you
I
as a
would
person.
legit leave him alone. Like, I won't go nowhere near him, please.
We don't have that discretion on this
I'm
call.
asking you. I haven't done anything but argue with my boyfriend.
We have
I had a boyfriend. We had an argument.
I understand
Where's
that.
your car?
However,
I don't have a car. I had a layover. Are you serious right now?
Yes, they're serious,
Are
Sha'Carri.
you dead ass right now? And I have to stay in jail overnight for
Overnight.
this?
You have to see the
I don't
judge.
even bail out tonight.
Correct.
Can I at least pay for bail? I cannot bail out?
Mm-mm.
Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat?
Oh, hold up.
I'm not
Hold
gonna
up.
resist y'all.
You want the coat off?
K2 got a serious conversation. And now I didn't know this. Somebody sent me the link where she hit him with the headphones. Because I didn't know that. I seen her bumping and doing all of this. K2 says she hit him with the headphones. Benny says she throwing him under the bus, but she wants him to vouch for it. That's more that lack of accountability, victim mindset, entitlement. That's the biggest crime that Sha'Carri Richardson made here. Probably was beats. Ha! She hit him with the beats. I did not know that. I did not know that she hit him with the headphones. But again, sometimes your woman gonna throw shit at you. And maybe y'all think I'm crazy. Maybe I like a little toxicity. Maybe keep it spicy. You never know, right? The end of the video. He said it was probably Beats. She hit him with the Beats by Dre. Okay. Are the comments from X flowing through to the live? No. If you guys want to comment, run over to the YouTube channel and comment in the chat. Because I think those stay on X. The comments on X. Rumor has it she swung the headphones at him in front of the TSA. And to be able to say you did that, he's abusive, you didn't hit him, and now you're asking him to come vouch for you, it's a contradiction of the highest order. In my opinion, it's a contradiction of the highest order. Let's play a little bit. We got about a minute and a half.
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can put my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just gonna be a transport vehicle.
She's gonna please take these off.
Unfortunately, not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal.
I'm not a
criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend. You know what? I'm not resisting. I'm gonna sit in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me. I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting. I had to argue with my boyfriend.
I know, but you gotta.
Hey, y'all, please just listen to me as a person.
I have.
It's Sha'Carri.
You have to go ahead and.
In the mid, this is the height of it all. In the middle of this seemingly devastating situation, she is still figuring out ways to check people that are mispronouncing her name. I don't know if that's delusion or extreme commitment, but I must say that I am impressed by that. If I'm in the middle of a high intense situation and somebody calls me mage, and I'm in the middle of a fight in a shootout, and if I go, it's Maj, it's impressive. It's impressive.
This is crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend.
Do you guys get the phones that were? Do you guys get the phones that were?
Talk to him.
Phones. Do you guys pick up the phones that were on top of the green?
I just got out here. I'm sorry.
The phones that were on top?
I put them in.
No, we already got everything.
Okay, the one that was over. Okay. I don't know if both of those are hers or one of them are his.
All right, that's it, y'all. So let's get to the let's wrap up. Let's wrap up, guys. King Little says, I'm bugging. If a woman puts hands on me or throws something like that at me, she clearly doesn't respect me. Relationship over. I could tell you never been in a spicy relationship. I could tell that you never. Women are emotional. Men are emotional. I'm saying that you have to have emotional regulation and control it. I'm not saying that people don't say and do things. I've had people say the worst shit about me in the heights of whatever. I understand that that's what they're doing. I get it. I'm not willing to, in a committed relationship, when someone has a moment of weakness, for me to end a relationship. That's just me. I think that there's too many people that have throwaway microwave mentalities as it relates to their relationship. That's what I think. However, and I'm basing this situation off of what I saw that she did. The shoving and the this and the that and the yelling. I don't let women take me to crazy town generally. Now, my lady might take me to crazy town a little bit, okay? My point in saying that is, I want to get the veggies out the way first, and I'll give you guys some fruit, okay? I am not saying that what happened here is okay. I want to be very clear about that. I'm not saying that Sha'Carri is all right in her approach to this situation. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it was wrong and it was irresponsible and it was immature and it was all of that. 1,000%. I'm also saying that I do not think that she should have been arrested for that. I just don't. Now, with that being said, because I want to get all of that out the way, now I want to talk more specifically to the men because, yes, I'm also saying that double standard is real. 1,000%. Men, if you are in a relationship with this type of woman that would say these things and do these things, these are serious red flags. And if you want to maintain that relationship, she needs to go to therapy. You, as a couple, should potentially go to therapy again. You need to establish clear boundaries. Like Bookworm just said, we're talking about character and setting boundaries. If that person is not attempting to make sure that they're improving from their trauma that they've suffered, the trauma, and ironically, pain motivates us to be very successful. Okay? Sha'Carri is one of the most decorated, talented athletes in the world. No doubt about it. So the pain and trauma that she had helped catapult her, and that helped her win in running. That will not help you win in relationships. Okay? Let me say this to you. This is the argument that you have to get with your person, if that person, male or female, is even going this far. I don't personally think it's far because death doesn't bother me the same way that it used to. Death. I have held my friend's skull with a bullet in it and held his skull down as his brains and life liquid was oozing out of his body. A shootout, once you experience it, a lot of other things start to become very numb. Okay? So that's a form of trauma in me that helps me deal with things that ain't that deep. I don't think this was deep enough for her to get arrested, but I do think that those deep-seated traumas and things of that nature are things that people like that, if you're in a relationship with, and if you care and you love them, you have to work on getting help. They have to agree to get that help, to change their character for the better, and establish boundaries. Because if you do not, more specifically men, if there was no footage there, if there was even the footage of him not telling the police to arrest her, if there was no footage there, or if those roles were reversed, he would have been thrown under the bus, the train. They would have put his dead body at the airport and drove over it with a plane. He would have been thrown under all modes of transportation, 1,000%. Okay? And this is true, what Jimenez is saying. It wasn't worth calling the cops on her, but her reactions could have been better regulated. And if a person is not willing, that has those problems, we know that we love the people. We are not going to continue this microwave mentality of relationships. We're not going to do it. Okay? We're not going to do it. But at the same time, we are going to say we have to be with people that are willing to work to improve themselves, because if not, men, as someone that has been falsely accused and had those things weaponized against him, the playing field is not level. It's not level. I don't care what you think. I don't care if you think it's right or not. We deal in reality as solutionaries. It's not okay, and it's not level. Okay? If that person attempts to, this should be the furthest that you should be in a situation with. Okay? So the furthest. We got plenty of examples. We got Amber Heard. We got this. We got the Juicy Smollett. People will pretend to victimize themselves. That is the definition of a narcissist. I think that Sha'Carri Richardson is a narcissist. And that narcissism has helped her to become successful. So it's almost damn near impossible in her playing, in her sport, in her trade. So if somebody's being winning by using the trauma and the pain to succeed and they become successful in their lane, it's going to be damn near impossible to get that person to change their mentality. But it can be done. The question is, do you have the energy, the wherewithal, and can you protect yourself while you're helping that person heal, or do you want to? If you don't want to, you need to leave the relationship. If you don't see that person actively trying to figure out ways, and they're going to struggle, but if you don't see them working to do things and to develop better character, as well as accept and respect your boundaries that are set. Hey, Sha'Carri, you can't throw Beats by Dre at me. Hey, Sha'Carri, we can't be in an airport or privately You can't keep trying to provoke me. Hey, Sha'Carri, you can't lie on me and say, I got footage of him beating me up too. Because if that's the case, one, you've just acknowledged that you were violent to him because you said him beating me up too. And two, you accepted that because you stayed there. This is what we talk about on the show. And it's important because we have to use these scenarios to learn for ourselves. Some of you watching this have some of this narcissistic, mean streak. I can be very mean, and I don't find a problem when I'm being mean. I have to check that. It won't work in a relationship. My level of drive and aggression, and some would call my aggressive nature, that can be successful for building a company and teaching people. It may not be successful for raising your daughter the same way under those conditions. And if you are not attempting to develop that, right? And I'm talking to you if this is relatable to you. If you're not willing to develop that, you got some serious issues and you shouldn't be in a relationship with anybody. Anyway, guys, went a little bit longer than anticipated. We got the show tonight. YouTube.com/Maj Toure. I'm going to ask everybody to do two things for me. One, support the work. A bookworm, toss that up on in the chat, the link. GiveSendGo.com/solutionary. Support the work. We need 10 people to give $100 or 100 people to give $10. Today's goal is $1,000 raised. We are back to the business of firearm safety. Hold on, what Bookworm say? Bookworm says, I don't agree with single people doing therapy. If you need therapy already, that is a clear sign you're not compatible. I agree with that. Get that therapy. You got to be a better self before you can be a good unit, okay? GiveSendGo.com/solutionary. If you're watching this on X, that pinned post up there, that's the support. Please support the work. Not only the work of getting better, but also the work of making our country better. Firearms basics, stop the bleed, conflict resolution, de-escalation. These are things that we teach. We teach this in all of our firearms basics in-person classes, and we are still working towards getting our goal, and that's important. So if you got some value from this, do two things. One, be a donor. Every donor at the $100 level, you get a membership to the Solutionary 9, which is all of the things that we talked about. Civics class, firearms basics, meal plans. We do your macros. We give you workout routines. You have a private community that is willing to help you in that transformation. I can tell y'all about it. I can tell y'all the transformation of me going from physically looking super skinny and out of shape to becoming jacked and ripped and strong and in great shape. I can tell you about that amazing transformation, but I would rather you have that feeling. It's almost indescribable. It's almost indescribable. So if you pay it forward for other people, you are going to get access to a community of our people with all of those classes, all of those curriculums, all of them, that private group. I'm going to do your macros and give you a workout routine. We have curriculums and classes for all of these things at solutionaryuniversity.org. Every donor over the $100 level, you're going to get immediate access. I'm already going to have your email. We're going to add you. You're going to get an email, and you can immediately start your transformation. You need to be smarter. You need to be a better shooter. You need to be in better shape. You need to have the skills and the tools to make your life so much more productive and transform and evolve into that butterfly. We have those things available for you. Every donor that pays it forward at the $100 level, you'll get that as well. Give whatever you can. GiveSendGo.com/solutionary. Thank you all for tapping in. And the second thing I'm going to ask you all to do, regardless of where you're watching this, if you're watching it on X, repost it. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, share this all over the place. Thank you all. I'll see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you got any questions, shoot me a DM on whatever platform you're on right now. My phone's right here. I'm going to get to answering some of you guys' email, but please support the work. I'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Be safe, be solutionary.